Not today. I have been accused of abdicating my responsibilities as a state legislator. Let me be very clear. If Governor LePage feels like it's time for a class war, I'd like to remind him that he has corporate America on his side and the corporate class on his side. I have the working class on my side. Bring it. And while you're at it, make sure that you put some cedar balls back in my closet when you're done cleaning it out. Because there, I'm sure you'll find plenty of skeletons, because you know what? I didn't mean to be here today. I felt, when I saw the images online, I thought, my God, that could happen here. That could happen in my state.
It is happening.
I grew up here. I was born and raised here. My parents were born and raised here. My grandparents and their parents. Over my dead body, we want to watch our culture and our state get rolled over by corporate America. We are... There are folks next door who are protesting. No. You know why? We need to stop fighting each other.
Yes. Absolutely.
We need to work together. We need to stop demonizing people. We need to stop fighting for an ever-shrinking piece of the pie. There is a major wealth gap going on right now in this country. And I thought that we were safe here in Maine. And we weren't. Corporate America has come to Maine. And my question to you is, are you going to sit down? Or are you going to stand up? You know, the one thing that I heard over and over and over in the rotunda, and I can't explain to you what it was like. Last week, in my committee, sorry, I'm shaking and I'm nervous and I'm terrified to be here right now, I gotta tell you. I'm gonna take my coat off, so at least I have some freedom to speak. In my committee last week on Wednesday, I watched people come in and talk about how it's a minor inconvenience to bring your voter ID. They talked about, I heard people say it's a minor inconvenience to roll back 40 years of election day registration for our voters. I heard people talk about how it was time to roll back clean elections for the governor's race. I went home, and I'm a tough cookie. I grew up in Western Maine, man. I am tough. I went home and I cried. I never cried. I cried because my democracy was under attack. It was a death by 1,000 cuts. And then I heard about Madison. And I thought, my God, is it possible that democracy lives? Is it possible that people have woken up? And Buffy, God love Buffy. I mean, seriously, give a round of applause. And to Jody, and to Jean, and to 3-year-old Kaylee, who drove the entire way with us and smiled. And she was why we did this. She is why we went. But I got in that car, and I can't tell you, if you all knew how boring my life is, you'd be shocked.
Not anymore.
But I had to go. I had to be there, and when we were outside serving hot chocolate and we were serving coffee, and you know how cold it is right now? My toes are frozen. Those people have been there day after day after day in the cold. stay, and we will stay, and we will stay, no matter how cold it is, because they will not be left out in the cold. When I walked into that rotunda, I was surrounded by noise. I have to tell you, it was like finding God. You think I'm kidding? The sound of democracy is deafening. And the people in this state, I was so afraid people wouldn't stand with us, but my God, you're here. And I want to recognize, put your hands up if you're a legislator and you're here. Senator Craven, right here. Representative Barry is here. Representative Rotundo, who fights every day on appropriations, is here. Representative Gilbert, right here. Have I missed anyone? She's right here. We got her. Your Democrat former representative, Stacey Dostey, right here. I understand former Senate President Beth Edmonds is right here. Libby Mitchell is here. Former Representative Pat Jones here. Senator, and I know, I'm waiting for that one because she's mine. Former Senator Bruce Bryant is here. And I'm sorry?
Lisa Miller's here.
Lisa Miller also here. And I have to tell you, I was so nervous to see my former state representative. Yes. I was so nervous to see my former state representative. I was wondering if maybe she thought that when I replaced her, I had abdicated my responsibilities. And Anne Rand is here today. She has fought for workers' rights for so long. This Thursday, there is a rally here in the State House when there are other legislators here who were not here today. Either they couldn't be here because they wanted to be, or they didn't want to be here. I need every single one of you to take a day off. I need you to be in that State House because let me tell you, the people of Wisconsin did not let corporate America take over their State House. When it tried, the people of Wisconsin took their State House back.
Come here and wear purple.
And wear purple.
Hold on.
This is just the beginning. They are not just trying to take away your right to work for less, as they say. They are not trying to just take away bargaining rights. They are trying to take away your rights to vote. It is time to stand, and let me tell you, this is what democracy looks like.